Hey guys, and welcome on into another episode of Picks on Net, NHL Picks and Predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman at T Picks over on X, ready to break down today's slate. And today's slate is pretty awful. I'm just going to be honest and upfront. A pretty awful slate, but a lot of good games to discuss tomorrow. So we'll get to that obviously tomorrow, but we'll start the show as we normally do, taking a look back at Saturday. And Saturday was a losing day for me. I've had 3 of the other 4 days have been profitable recently, so things are starting to go pretty well. But Saturday, unfortunately, was not a great day. Evgeny Malkin over half an assist, lost. He did not get an assist here in this game. Shane Pinto over half a point, won, but then lost yesterday. But at least he won here for the show. And then the night part of the slate, which I really liked on Saturday, actually did go pretty well. The Ducks, plus 172 winner in Vegas. And then I had the Ducks again yesterday. This Ducks team, I don't really know what to say other than I love them. I love this Ducks team. Leo Carlsson over half an assist, cashed on Saturday, but his assist streak finally came to an end yesterday. He scored 2 goals instead of assisting. So his assist streak comes to an end, but still multiple points. Cutter Gauthier did not score in this game. Brad Marchand did score, plus 155 winner, the only goal that the Florida Panthers scored in that game. And Celebrini scored and did not assist. So I'm still on the wrong side of assisting and scoring. So I'm going to make some adjustments and look more of the anytime goals props tomorrow for some of these guys, which means they're probably going to assist. But that's just how it goes. That's how it goes. But we'll jump into the chat, and then we'll get to today's very short slate. Terry, I smashed the like. Thank you, Richie. And thank you, Richie, again, for reminding me to kind of mention a little bit about what happened yesterday. If you don't follow me over on X, you should. I definitely posted yesterday that I decided to bet Marcus Johansson prop. And I said on the show last week that I wasn't going to jump on, and I had no intention of jumping on the streak. However, his 1,000th game at home against the Calgary Flames on an 8-game point streak, I just felt that there's just no way he's going to come not motivated. How could you not be motivated in that game? And he did come motivated and had the primary assist on Boldy's goal. So a nice winner there. And then, as I said, the Ducks keep winning on yesterday's slate. Hey, Terry, good stuff. Hey, Max, how's it going? Hope all is well. But we're going to jump into today's slate. And as I said at the beginning, a little bit tricky. A little bit of a tricky slate here. Nashville Predators, plus 155 road dogs. The New York Rangers, minus 185 home favorites. And a total 5.5 here in this game. To start off here, the Predators, 5-8-4 in the season, 1-3-2 on the road. I have zero interest in betting Nashville whatsoever right now. But the Rangers, minus 185 home favorites. This Rangers team is 0-6-1 at home. They've just been awful at home. The Rangers 3-2 in the last 5 meetings between the teams. 6 of the last 8 have gone under 5.5. I do feel like it's going to be a boring, low-scoring game. So I would lean with the under here. UC Saros likely for Nashville, 5-5-3, 2.88 goals against average, 901 save percentage. Igor Shesterkin, 4-6-2 with a 2.41 goals against average and a 909 save percentage. The Rangers have been shut out in 5 of their 7 home games. They're just an absolute disaster on home ice. So if I was forced to bet this side, I would have to look at Nashville just because of the odds we have here in this game, but luckily I'm not forced to bet the side, and I won't. Looking at player props in this game, guys on streaks, Nick Blankenberg for the Nashville Predators. 5 games in a row with a point for him on defense, plus 160. So there's a guy in a streak. Vincent Trocheck, I don't know if he's back or not, but 0.4 of his last 5 games. Forsberg's been good for the Predators, but minus 155 for a point. No value there. No value with goal props. No, nothing. Power play props. Assist props. Nick Blankenberg. Assist. 4 of his last 5 games, 3 in a row, plus 201 in this game. We will see. When it comes to goal, assist, split a unit for both. I get that. But it's difficult for me to do that with on the Picks and Parlays website. Like it's difficult for me to do that for paying customers at the moment with how the site is set up. I can only do full unit plays, so it's difficult. Rangers continue to lose at home today. Probably. As much as I don't trust Rangers, they're not putting up a donut 2 games in a row. You would think not, but Bunting, Holla, or Wood points if available. All right. But we will continue on along with our next game, which is the New York Islanders and the New Jersey Devils. The Islanders plus 125, road dogs. The Devils minus 150, home favorites, and a total of 6 here in this one. The Islanders 3-0-1 in the last 4 meetings between the teams. They've had some success against the Devils. 3 of the last 5 have gone under 5.5, and 2 of the last 3 have gone to overtime between these two teams. The Islanders 7-6-2 on the season, 3-3-1 on the road. The Devils 11-4 on the season, perfect 7-0-0 at home. I think the Devils probably win this game, but I don't want to take them in regulation. Minus 150, of course, is out of my price range. So kind of stuck off the Devils' side here. Plus, this Islanders team, like I said, they've had success against the Devils. And this Islanders team has been playing better than expected so far this year. Obviously, lost back-to-back games against Boston and the Wild, and then a 5-0 win against the Rangers. The Devils, back-to-back wins, 4-3 overtime win against Montreal, 2-1 shootout win against Pittsburgh. I have no interest in taking them in regulation or on the puck line, so nothing for me here when it comes to a side. Looking at player props, guys on streaks. Bo Horvat, point, but 5 games in a row, but minus 155 would have to be a parlay piece. Emil Heineman has a point in 3 games in a row, 4 of his last 5 for the Islanders, plus 149. There's some value there. Anders Lee, back-to-back games with a point, plus 130. In this one, goal props, Jean-Gabriel Pageau has scored in back-to-back games for the Islanders, plus 600. Bo Horvat, 3 of his last 5 games, plus 165. And assist props, Matthew Barzal assist, 3 games in a row, plus 135 here in this game. Ultimately, another game that I passed on in this one. Do have a play in the final game, but that's it. Tough slate for me here. Cooley point, yeah, I think he hasn't been doing too bad. Marchessault has a goal in 3 of the last 4 against the Rangers. Okay. Got to go with Horvat. He's been cashing. Yeah, he's been good. Luke Hughes assist. And I'm hoping he gets his first goal of the season. Luke Hughes plus 450. All right. Good luck, guys. Good luck. But the third game here on today's slate. Hey, Book, how's it going? Oh, almost forgot to mention goalies. Well, technically I did. But Ilya Sorokin confirmed for the Islanders, 4-4-2, 3.0 goals against average, 893 save percentage. Markstrom, 4-2, 3.95 goals against average, 871 save percentage. Here in this one, Columbus and Edmonton. Goalies here, so I don't forget. Stuart Skinner confirmed for the Oilers, 4-4-3, 2.81 goals against average, 888 save percentage. No one yet confirmed for Columbus. Jack Reeves is unconfirmed, 3-4, 2.89 goals against average, 907 save percentage. The Oilers 5-2 in the last 7 meetings between these teams. 3 overs, 1 under, 1 game finished with 6 goals for a total of 6, but at 6.5, 3 overs, 2 unders. The Oilers minus 170, home favorites here. Columbus plus 145, home dogs. When I look at this game here, both of these teams head into this game not really playing very well at all. The Blue Jackets, 7-7 on the season, 4-4 on the road, but they've lost 3 in a row. All on the road, 3-2 to the Islanders, 5-1 to Calgary, and then 4-3 to the Canucks. The Oilers have lost 4 of their last 5. 4-3 overtime loss to the Rangers, 3-2 overtime win against Chicago, and then 3 losses in a row, 3-2 to St. Louis, 4-3 shootout loss to Dallas, and a 9-1 loss to Colorado in their last game. Losing 9-1 at home in their last game, I would expect Edmonton to come out pissed here. In this game, I think the Oilers in the first period could be a good look here, but they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. They're just not looking great. And I just... yes, they should be motivated here, but they should have been motivated in their last game after losing 3 of 4, but they weren't. Maybe Colorado just was. So ultimately, no side or total play for me here. Props, there's one that I was extremely close to pulling the trigger on, and that is Kirill Marchenko assist. He has an assist in 6 of his last 7 games, 7 of his last 9. Plus 110 for an assist for Kirill Marchenko. That is the closest play I have here in this one. Looking at other guys on streaks. Marchenko scored in back-to-back games, plus 210. Connor McDavid has scored in back-to-back games, plus 130. Draisaitl power play point in 4 or 5, plus 135. And Connor McDavid power play point, 4 games in a row, plus 110. There. And then assist props, Marchenko is basically about it. So another game that's just tricky. It's a tricky slate, in my opinion, here. With the total at 6.5, I kind of would lean towards the under a bit just because Edmonton lost 9-1 in their last game. You have to think that they should come out here focused on defense in this game. But who knows? We'll see. Over 1.5 goals first period is hit in 5 of the last 6 meetings against New Jersey. Okay, so maybe some goals early. McDavid over 1.5 points, plus 105. I could see that. Kent Johnson anytime goal. All right, and Max agrees with you. Kent Johnson point. See that happening finally. Yeah, he was great for us last year, but Johnson has just not got it going this year. The Oilers 8-1 at home after a home loss. All right, I could see it. Like I said, you have to think they come here motivated in this game after losing 9-1 in their last one. Another matchup of 2 teams that aren't really playing too well right now. 2 teams that you kind of think would be, but Sergei Bobrovsky unconfirmed, Akira Schmid unconfirmed when it comes to goalies in this one. Florida plus 120 road dogs, the Vegas Golden Knights minus 140 home favorites, and a total of 6 here in this one. Florida 4-1 in the last 5 meetings between these 2 teams. No overs, 3 unders, 1 game finished with 6 in the last 4. So more lower scoring games. Florida seems to find a way to win when these teams face each other. How are these teams doing this season right now? Florida 7-7-1 on the year, 2-6 on the road. The Panthers have just not got it going on the road. Vegas 7-3-4 in the season, 4-2-2 at home. Vegas coming off back-to-back losses, 6-3 against Tampa, 4-3 overtime against Anaheim. They've lost 3 of their last 4 at the Vegas Golden Knights, all at home. 4-2 loss to Colorado, the 1-0 win against Detroit, and then the back-to-back losses against Tampa and Anaheim. Now they have the Panthers coming in here. When I look at this game from a side perspective, I don't really have any interest in the side. Florida, I think, could be the right side here, and they are a dog in this one, but not enough for me to pull the trigger. But my only play of the day that I'm betting. I don't like anything in NFL. I don't like NBA. So no premium plays to buy on the site today. This is my only play. I have it up for free. Brad Marchand, anytime goal plus 220. That's all I'm hoping for tonight is a Brad Marchand goal, and I'll be a happy guy here. Why am I taking Brad Marchand anytime goal? Well, he scored in 5 of his last 6 games, which is not easy to do. 2 of those 5 games, he had multi-goal games. He's just putting the Panthers on his back right now. And the Panthers not playing very well overall. They only scored 1 goal in their last game, but it was Marchand that did it. So we'll take him here. Especially Vegas. They've given up 10 goals over their last 2 games. 6 to Tampa, 4 to Anaheim. They give up a few 3-4 goals here. I think Marchand can score 1, so we'll take him here. Plus 220. In this game, looking at point guys on streaks, Eetu Luostarinen and Anton Lundell both play with Marchand. Luostarinen, 5-game point streak plus 164. There's value there with him. And Anton Lundell, 4 of his last 5 games, minus 114. Ivan Barbashev for Vegas has a point in 3 games in a row. 4 of his last 5, he's minus 123. So there could be some value with him. Talked about Marchand when it comes to goal scoring. Nobody on power play. Assist props. Eetu Luostarinen assists. Obviously, Marchand scoring. Makes sense. Luostarinen would assist. Plus 280. 4 of his last 5 games. Eichel's an assist in back-to-back games, but minus 155. No value there. Ivan Barbashev and Noah Hanifin both have assists in back-to-back games. Plus 148 for Ivan Barbashev and plus 187 for Noah Hanifin here in this game. Exactly, Terry. I think sneaky under. Yeah, I agree. First period, both teams to score. Okay. Dmitry Voronkov assist and point. Not a bad look. Hanifin assists. Yeah. He's been doing well the last couple of games. I like that Richie plus 100 for a point for Voronkov. Yeah, not a bad look at all. Marchie. Yeah. That's who we're going to rely on today. Everyone loves the Rat now. LOL. People are so flip-floppy these days. Hey, I've never really hated Marchand. I've never, Marchand's never had any really run-ins with the Wild. Like, there's nothing really ever that's there to make me really hate Marchand at all. I know he's hated by a lot of people in the league, but he's making me money, so I like him. Yeah, I don't love him, but I like him. Noah Hanifin point plus 145. Okay, so people are liking Hanifin in this one. Luostarinen plus 164. I can't believe it, banker. Yeah, there's great value there. There's great value. Vegas, Florida. This one is a tough. Yeah, this whole slate is tough. That's why I said at the beginning of the show. I'm sorry, you guys. I only have one play, but this slate is tough. May's music is a Bruins fan. Okay. Terry, the Alec Pierce whisperer. I totally forgot to mention Alec Pierce, and how could I possibly do that? I also mentioned that yesterday, obviously on X. Alec Pierce, I don't know what to say. The Bucks continue to have his receiving yards prop too low. way too low, because he's cashing. Last week, first drive of the game, 3 catches, cashed. Yesterday, made us wait till the first play of the second quarter. So didn't get it done in the first quarter, but first play of the second quarter, cashed again. So yeah, he's quickly becoming one of my favorite players in the NFL, at least on the Colts. Marchand, anytime goal, lose 3 and an assist. I like it, Richie. I do. Always love the Rat King. There we go. Eichel 13-1 to over 2.5 shots on goal, but minus 215. Wow. Yeah, definitely a parlay piece for sure. Taking a Barbashev, Hanifin, and Marchand for points. Not bad. All those guys have been doing well, so I like it. But that's today's show. I know, short show, 20 minutes, discuss 4 games, but make sure to tune in tomorrow, same time. Obviously, a lot better games to go over on tomorrow's slate. I'm already getting started on tomorrow's game. So, as I normally do, I'll have a look ahead on Picks and Parlays on their YouTube channel. A look ahead video where I'll look at a few games for tomorrow. So I'll make sure to check that out later on today. And that's it. Best of luck to everyone. As Eddie says, good luck to all. I agree. Best luck to everyone, and we'll see you back tomorrow for another episode. Picks on Net, NHL picks and predictions. Best of luck, guys.